Fishing Friday, Fishing Friday. We are fishing Friday. We're going to put a little top water on because these little dudes are hitting this stuff. We're going to see what we can get going, getting. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Fish. I hate when poppers do this. You ever see this when poppers do this? They get all stuck together. There's no easy way to keep treble hooks. There's one out. There's one out. It's like 7 more to go. There we go. We're good. Back in the action. So I absolutely hate where I'm fishing at, but I'm going to try it. So we'll see what we can do tonight. We got kids everywhere tonight. Kids, everybody's nice out. So if you hear any kids in the background, we're all about having a good time. So we'll go for about an hour or so. Maybe we can catch a few fish, since I'm 3 for 3 live streaming and catching a fish, which I guess that's good, right? Do a fishing stream and catching some fish. So really want to catch something on top water though. Really, really, really. So I'm actually fishing the inlet of our lake, so this should be fun. Should be fun. Trying a little popper for a couple times here. See if we can get any top water yet. Of course, I put the little one on, so. Mr. Morty, what's going on, brother? How are you, man? Tight lines, thanks, brother. Hopefully we can pull something in tonight. Appreciate you, man. Watching the D catching all those big catfish today. I was getting excited. He's pulling in some big ones. He's pulling in some big ones. Can't wait till I get good enough to catch catfish like that. It'd be fun. Be fun. We'll get there. I like learning. Oh, so you're gonna come up behind it. Let's see what you did there, little fishy. I don't have very good luck at this spot, but the ski boats were out, so I wasn't gonna go to my normal spot. I didn't feel like watching the waves go up and down, up and down, up and down. Little bait fish are in here, so that's what's hitting the top. Oh, it'd be pretty fun. So it's little bait fishies hitting the top. So if little bait fishies are running, that means we will switch to the old chatterbait. Chatterbait. So my buddy over there at H&H Custom Baits gave me a jig, so I'm going to try that tonight. hopefully we can get something going. So I'm at the furthest. This is my feeding stream for this lake, and hopefully the fish are up here because this just got water in it like 2 weeks ago. So this should be pretty fun. I see there's a lot of junk floating here. A lot of junk floating. Beautiful night. Beautiful night. There's a lot of junk floating in here. Surprised these people can get their boats out. How much crap is floating around in here. A lot of stuff going in. There we go. A lot of leaves. Aaron's thing, put the next one on. Let's put a wacky one and see what the wacky one does for us. So the bait fishies are following the bait up. What's cracking, man? Bonus fish, yeah. I was thinking about doing that tonight, Morty. I was thinking about just taking the old catfish rod out, since I need to practice anyways with it, and setting it up and then whisker hunting, and then see if I can catch two birds with one stone, you know what I mean? But like, knowing my luck, the rod will go down and then I have a bass on at the time. So one rod would go in the water or something like that. That would be Sean's luck. That would be definitely my luck. What's going on, Aaron? How are you tonight? Morty's just sitting here, Monty's just sitting here keeping me entertained. So I'm fishing at a spot. I told him I'm fishing at a spot tonight where I don't really have any luck. But there's a lot of big fish in here. And once in a blue moon, I'll catch a fish in here. But I'm not at my normal spot because, as you can hear in the background, all the boats are going out. So instead of fighting with that in the wake. Chucky, what's going on, brother? Welcome, welcome. I can always tell when there's no catfishing on the YouTube. You guys come in and watch my lonely bass fishing channel. Just appreciate the support. Appreciate the support. Alright, wacky worm engaged. Green pumpkin tonight. That's what we're going to use. Green pumpkin. Wacky setup. Kids in the background, they're all having a good time over in the play set over there. I'm not asking to fish through the whole night. I'll give y'all a little trip around the lake. Guess I gotta put the link down. Aaron's probably yelling at me already. Big Mike, welcome to the stream, brother. Welcome to the stream. Want to get the hang of this. Copy link. More. Uh-oh, somebody got hurt. Somebody got hurt. There's the link if anybody wants to join. I don't think did I ever watch Big Mike? Yeah, I don't have something to watch tonight. I have something to watch tonight. What's going on, Joe? How are you? Welcome. Trying to catch the fish to keep on. Junk in here tonight. What's going on, Joe? How are you? Appreciate you joining. Throw it this way. The boat leaving. Miss Lisa. If it wasn't so damn hot, I would have wore your shirt tonight, the Here Fishy Fishy shirt. Would have wore it tonight, but I went with this one because it's hot as hell outside right now. Didn't feel like having boob sweat and armpit sweat. Aaron is a basement troll. Kelly, aren't we all basement trolls? I mean, you got to be a pretty classy person to not have the man cave not in the basement. You know what I mean? You got to be, that's like high class stuff going on. So I'm planning on doing, if the weather stays right, which it's supposed to rain, but if the don't get in weather, I'm getting my buddy, me and him, he's going to teach me a thing or two about catfishing since he's always up the Susquehanna fishing. So I'm going to do that tomorrow night and for a little while. Maybe we can catch some walleye or something while I'm catfishing. That's usually what tends to happen to me. I already did. Oh no, I didn't. My fault. I didn't mean to blow up at you.
How are you going to become a catfisherman if you don't ever fish for catfish?
I just realized I've been talking to you all with my headpiece not working.
No, it's been working. We've heard everything.
Did you hear me cuss out them people?
Well, we heard them screaming and yelling in the background.
Oh.
Hello, Joe. Good to see you in here. Chucky, appreciate y'all coming in. Kelly Bullet. You can put me in the background. That way they can see you catch a ditch pickle since you know you got catfish stuff but afraid to use it.
I'm not afraid to use it. I just don't know how to use it yet.
Oh, you ain't going to learn if you don't use it.
Well, I was going to try out on the fishing simulator and see if that will help me.
No. Fishing simulator is get the rods fixed up, take them to the lake, and throw them in the water. How you doing, Monty? Gene Tillman. How you doing, Gene? Appreciate you stopping in. This is my Cypress Creek. He'll need to make some more mods out of y'all the next time Big Michael's in here. I don't know if he is now or not. He's up fond on ditch pickles. He's more of a cat fisherman.
Well, I said I was going to catfish tomorrow night, so.
How many rods you put out?
Well, I'm fixing another one up. I'm going to fix it up tomorrow.
You got a little bit of static in your headpiece.
I said I'm going to fix another one up, so I'm going to have 2 out, and he's bringing 3, I think, so we'll have a couple of rods out.
Who's fishing with you?
My buddy from high school.
Gotcha.
So Fat Kid Inc. will be back in session.
Yeah, see, Kelly said he even goes out and tries to catch catfish. He just don't catch nothing.
I'm trying to pull a Kelly from last night, catching rock bass. I basically just to come and hang out with y'all is what I basically do.
Yes, Big Mike, you know this voice. I'm trying to teach you to catfish, Big Mike. He bought a man cast rod and he's scared to throw it into the water. All he wants to do is catch these little green fish that I think him and Kelly needs to go fishing creeks or something together. Well, he can't catch bait. He ain't even got a bait rod to catch brim.
Lisa, we had a problem with that last week, remember?
Yeah, so you got a problem with that.
Night crawler.
Couldn't catch no bait on the night crawler. Yeah, crappie's catfish bait, depending on what lake you're at, if it's legal. Big Mike said if it ain't catfish, it's bait.
That's rough.
Sure.
So is there like tension between the catfish community and the bass community?
Well, like I said, the catfish have been used everything else for bait, including bass.
I did see somebody use a Vienna sausage the other night, so I might do that. So at least I won't go home hungry.
You going to fish the Susquehanna tomorrow?
No, we're fishing here at the point tomorrow, where I was at last week.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, because he was up there the other night. Said he wanted to. He hasn't catfished here probably 10 years, so he wants to come over and check it out. So.
Yep, you definitely need to get home, make some mods out of these people in here. These people's coming in as pretty good people. I shared you out on Facebook, so I'm assuming that's where they come from.
Yeah, I tried to do it out a couple people.
3-pound largemouth bass on a double hook rig I've never used. Oh, look, he's got a ditch pickle.
I got a dink. Always start the day off with a dink.
That's bait right there.
Deep bait.
Well, I guess you could say this is a fishing show because there's a fish.
I ain't been shut out yet. Oh, but he didn't have to eat the whole thing. You're like Aaron trying to eat ice cream.
Hey, ice cream's good. I didn't even get your message last night till midnight, and I figured you was already asleep, buddy.
I figured. Look, if I hold it up, big fish. Little fish.
So what kind of bait are you going to use tomorrow?
I think he's bringing shiners down. He's bringing... I think we're going to go with the old school chicken liver. And I guess we're going to go out and try to catch a bluegill on a night crawler.
There's Kristen.
Nah, my wife is actually in here.
I guess. Nice to meet your wife.
I told her she had to say nothing. She's like, you don't always say hi to me while I'm in there. I'm like, I can't see that you're in there. Wifey, welcome to the stream. She's probably watching. I told her to at least watch me in case I fall in.
We need to catch some bluegill or some warmouth for bait tomorrow night. Warmouth is good catfish, channel cat candy. You got a lot of rocks right there. There ought to be some of them warmouths around there. Hello, Kristen. Look, you ain't even made your wife a mod. That's sad.
She literally, I had to beg and plead for her to actually get a YouTube handle.
You had to get on your knees and beg her?
Yeah. She's like, I don't want to get on there. I don't want to watch nothing. But I guarantee if I was on TikTok, she'd watch me day in, day out. Lisa's laughing in the background.
You just remember, we're all witnesses, but whenever you shut this down, you're on your own.
Yeah, so don't ignore my Xbox messages in case I need help. I can only get the controller. There's a lot of crap at this little area.
Well, you ain't got to work no more, do you?
Yes.
What time?
What time?
I didn't think you work on the weekends.
Yeah, I got to run a parts store every now and then. So I guess I got to go in and give my guys a break sometime. Just made everybody real busy.
See, you ought to brought the Madcast rod with a piece of chicken and throwed it right in the middle of that hole right there where you're standing. There ought to be a catfish out there.
Lonnie told me that. I need to do that next time. I need to put more line on it is what I need to do.
I just want to know why you're scared of catfish.
I think I would catfish if I had more rods. I shouldn't say that with the wife in the stream.
But I mean, you could do the same thing you're doing now, but you would at least have a catfish rod out for a chance at a catfish.
That is true. I didn't even think of it that way. Oh, man. There is a lot of stuff on this side. I don't know if I like that. Uh-oh, Chucky, you spelled her name wrong. She is going to yell at you, Chucky.
Oh, but
Oh, come on, baby. Come on.
And this is just a
I'm stuck.
draft from the car, you know. It's going across the.
I thought they was in it. They missed it, didn't
This is the drone.
they? I don't know, but the car's on the road. Like tornado missed it.
Dominator.
So you're going to leave me hanging again tonight? That you ignored me last night?
Good car, but we know they do.
We've been watching this storm chaser all day. Reed Trimmer. He's got an F-350, like a tank, built like a tank.
Yeah.
And he got into a big tornado inside the tornado today in that vehicle. It was crazy.
You got to be a crazy mug.
Look, he's got the truck decked out, dude. I mean, the truck and all the armor on it weighs about 11,000 pounds. And he's got it where he could lower the truck all the way to the ground and put spikes in the ground to keep it from going anywhere.
That's like some state of decay stuff. All right, so I caught a fish, I caught a stick, I caught a leaf, I caught somebody else's line. I got 11-year-old girls yelling and throwing rocks in the lake up the stream. Welcome to the shit show.
Yeah, he was in the Dominator. His Dominator 3. He's got how many of them?
3.
He's got 3 of them, but he just got this one back.
My friend has all 3 back. They've all been in Canada since COVID.
This is regulators, Monty. And he's going to go home and make some more mods. He needs to anyways.
Yeah. I didn't know how to do that.
Huh? It's the neighbor. Look out the window and see if they got a truck out there.
It's not even Cinco de Mayo.
I don't know.
Cinco de Mayo?
Is it the neighbor? I don't know. We hear music outside.
That might have been a hoopty
So,
wagon.
Mr. Money, I received that other guard dog today. Appreciate you, sir.
Another one?
Yeah, that's 4. I got the one that Rhonda won that sent me, and then you got me one that I didn't know about, and then I got Don's, and then I got the other one that Monty sent me, so that's 4 now. Tom's gonna let me use 2 of the ugly sticks he's got to put them on.
Can you use the bait rod and I'll get one of those kiddie pools and we go for it?
No. No.
Hey,
No.
okay, what if I go to Miss Jean's pond and catch a bluegill and put it in the baby pool?
No. We could go to Miss Jean's pond and catch
There's
bait.
no we in this shit show.
Oh.
Well,
Did she just say she wants to put bluegill in a baby pool?
Yeah. She wants me to use a guard dog in a baby pool since I can't, go anywhere right now because of my leg.
Lisa, I think you need to wheel them down there. You need to get one of them.
I can walk.
Oh. Do you have a cane?
I got a cane.
So you almost got like a pimp limp.
I can walk without the cane now. I wanted to go fishing tonight, but she talked me out of it.
That's because she didn't want to wheel you around everywhere.
that's me.
Sean, you ain't helping matters none.
So that is smart ass.
How you doing, Lance? Appreciate you coming in, Lance.
What's going on, Lance?
Yeah, Lance is a mod.
See, I did a couple of them. See, I wasn't slacking.
Yeah, I can hobble Big Mike.
Shut up, Mike. You're not helping.
Hey, you know how Tom was supposed to do the fish dance? We can always do like, instead of the fish dance, we can do the Aaron walk. Just hobble.
Bonnie said Sean has a guard dog too regulator. He just needs to set it up extra rod and catch a few bonus fish. Yeah, he's scared, Money. I don't understand why he's so scared of catfish while he's out doing he's messing around.
Monty, let me ask you this. Since you're in the stream, do they work better with a spinning reel or a casting reel? Or rod, I should say. Should rephrase that. Because everybody I see uses them is on a spinning rod, correct?
You got spinning rods.
No, I got a casting rod.
Don't you have a spinning rod you can fix up for catfishing? What's that in your hand right there?
I could do that. Yes, I can.
Well, there you go. Problem solved.
All right, problem solved.
He was a kiddie fool too. Here, get a bolt this year.
He's just fishing, Lance. He's not trying to catch bait or nothing. He's just out here like Joe Blow.
Joe Blow.
You're really gonna complain because he's fishing?
Yeah, because I want to be fishing.
Shut up. Oh, yeah.
So you just came in here all grumpy and you're taking your frustrations out on me. I see
Yeah.
the way it is.
Thank God you get to listen to it for a while.
I see the way it is.
Monty said you could use them with bait or spinning rod. You just have to turn the bait caster around like you would a spinning reel.
Then I will get out the dog pool and use it this weekend.
Oh shit!
I don't know if Piper will like it, but maybe I can have her test setting it off. Maybe that's what I can do.
Kelly said, I guess I might actually catch another catfish before Sean actually ever goes catfishing.
I doubt it.
There's Brianna.
I was going to say, that might be pushing it, Kelly.
There's Brina.
That's Brenna for the third time.
Brina. That's her daughter?
That's my daughter.
She wants to know where Piper.
Piper is not here, sweetheart. Now my other daughter's in here, Ashley. Now we got them all in here. Piper's not here. You'll have to FaceTime your mother if you want to see the dog. Could you see Piper out here fishing with me? She would catch a catfish before Kelly.
My wife said, how could you be at Piper's Creek without Piper?
Because Piper's actually at Piper's Creek.
Slacker. Well, Ashley said no, she's a weirdo.
That is true. Your mother was in here, so you might get grounded for that. Gotta start a family feud in my stream.
Weirdo. What's happening? Are we having a friendly fire?
Actually said her mom's a weirdo. And then Sean said, Mom was in here. You might get grounded for saying it.
Say, wait, is Mom still in here?
Sean said, we'll start the family feud on YouTube.
I could see Ashley right now saying, 26 years old. She can't ground me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Let me know when you go, Big Mike. I'll come over and watch you catch a catfish. I mean,
Today's his birthday. Well, wish him happy birthday for me, Mike. 15. To be 15 again.
he's doing a typical ditch pickle thing, changing lures every 5-10 minutes.
Hey, we got this shit down to a process, brother.
All we got to do now is to get him to start catfishing and buying catfish shirts instead of ditch pickle shirts.
You can send me free t-shirts.
Said Lake Mead, where he's fishing at, has big channel cats in it. So, I mean, I don't understand why he's not trying to catch a big channel cat.
I think when I do catch a catfish, you might cry on stream.
Hey, I'll be happy for you.
You'll be so proud of me.
I will. I'll be proud of you.
Can you give away beach sticks?
Lisa said, are you going to give away any beef sticks when you catch a catfish?
Every time I catch a catfish, I'll give away a beef stick. Looks like I ain't going to be
Where
giving
is
away
the
much.
beef sticks at?
I have no. Why do you care? They're not yours.
They're in a box in there somewhere. Where they at?
They're not part of your rehab.
They're my beach sticks. Get your own.
You got my wife hooked on the beef sticks. Now she's hiding them from me.
Did you get the teriyaki ones yet? If you haven't gotten the teriyaki ones, you got to get the teriyaki ones.
I thought it was a sampler packs, but I totally can't remember. It's been so long.
Lance said the channel cat will hit lures.
And I was on Kelly show. That's I told that story about catching a very big catfish on a Ned rig about a foot off the shore. So it's not Ned rig season yet.
What is that called? I got to switch it. A timer. Where does that start? Display.
Kelly, if you're still in there,
10 minutes.
your little creek stream last night was actually pretty fun to watch.
There's no way of turning it off. I'm in my phone. Yep, I've seen flatheads caught on lures.
Is that what I need to start labeling my channel, Ditch Pickle Fishing?
I guess if that's what you go fish for. Everybody else calls it bait. I don't know. There's a few channels on here that does have little bass tournaments and stuff you could get in. Yeah, they're having a panfish one this weekend. I think 500. Whoever catches the 500th panfish or something wins. But we didn't see you try to catch bait with a night crawler, and that didn't go too good.
No, it didn't go too good.
I thought you said that lake was full of crappie.
It is full of crappie out there.
I've never seen any you catch anything but a bass and one small brim.
I just caught a crappie last stream.
You did?
That was bait.
That's a crappie. I cannot judge the fish that are going to hit my lure.
Right. More than you're catching. You're welcome, Sean.
Kelly, you might be right. You might have a chance at catching a catfish before Sean. That right, China ought to be a simple good man's wager. Y'all could trade hats back and forth, or whoever wins 1v1.
Yeah, but he's actually caught a catfish in the last 10 years.
Hello, Taylor Rain. Now, who is Taylor?
Everybody wants to know where Piper is.
That's my PR person.
Yep, she wants to know where's Piper.
I'm telling you, Piper's a local celebrity around here. She barks at
Monty,
everybody.
appreciate you coming in, Monty. Have a good one, bud.
Monty, thank you.
So with Piper.
Have a good weekend, Monty. Piper is a local legend.
A local legend.
She is.
Don't mind his.
And your mind or his? Uh-oh.
Piper is a girl.
Yep, see, her mom's still in here.
Oh, see, she gonna get. See, Ashley gonna get grounded.
I ain't never seen a 26-year-old get grounded. Can you YouTube that? Can we watch that?
Yes. Yes, I will YouTube. I'll even live it since I can do it on my phone now. Actually, Taylor used to be my PR person, but I fired her because
What'd you fire her for?
she doesn't like the band Tool. So we had to part ways for differences of opinion.
Actually said no.
Aaron's over there thinking, what the hell is a tool?
I know there's different terms for being called a tool.
No, the band Tool. She's like, okay, wow.
She says, tough crowd.
Taylor, you can't come in here with any feelings. You got to leave your feelings at the door.
Look, you just threw by that dock over there, and there's a fish that just broke over that dock behind you.
They're fish like this big. They're this big.
That's catfish bait. Catch them and save them for tomorrow.
That's what my buddy's working on. Let's look at the leaf again. You can't be laughing. I didn't hear that one.
She said, what kind of male ruler was you just showing? Said, you know, man ain't good with sizes.
You got to keep it PG.
I just ask a simple question. I can't help but your mind is the gutter.
No. We knew exactly where your mind was going.
What's the logo say on the back of your hat? What is the abbreviations? Did something fall off or something? That's a bass.
The logo. So
It's
mine
a
are Jack's.
JB, CB, what is it?
It's a JB. There's a company called Jacked Baits who made like jig heads, chatterbaits, bladed jigs, stuff like that. And they made really, really, really good bait, like to use. And I think they went out of business because I can't get a hold of them anymore. But they had a bladed jig that really did a lot of dancing, more than a chatterbait. So I enjoyed using them because they had a lot more movement. But I guess I was the only one buying them.
Well, see, now you're getting into catfish, and you just don't need to worry about nothing else because once that takes off, that's all you're going to want to do when you catch a 50-pound catfish.
I will tell you this. I do like catfishing because you really only have to carry like one little tackle box with you. You got your hooks, your sinkers, and I carry fishing line because I'll probably run out of it.
Why do we have a whole truck full of garbage then?
And a bucket. And I carry a bucket.
I got a cooler live well. It's pretty cool.
Because it got bubbles and stuff in it.
It's got an aerator that goes through the top of it. It's pretty nice.
What in the bat shit is this? Look at this bullshit. This is what I get caught on. I don't know if y'all can see this.
What are you doing over there?
I'm cut. There we go.
Ain't we learning how to cast yet?
I casted it right there. This is gonna be like Kelly Stream all over again. There is a fishing line that somebody had on top of the thing down to the water, and I caught it.
How deep is it right there?
All right. Let me tell you a little story. Have you ever ladder fished in your life?
Yep.
You need popcorn for this?
See way out there. See that big blue boat way out there?
Mm-hmm.
That's 200 yards out there. I can walk from here to that boat and probably still breathe water without swimming. Breathe air without swimming. So we used to take our ladders out there and ladder fish all the way out there. So it's only 5 feet all the way out there. So this way is the stream coming in. So that's our feeder stream.
You just need to borrow Kelly's waders in, huh?
Well, it'd have to be one of them full body waders. Because it will get above your chest.
Oh, you can have a family picnic while you fish. Look, there's a fish right there.
Yeah, there's fish right there breaking to your left.
Yeah, they're my little bait fish. All right. You want me to catch bait fish? I'll catch bait fish.
Ain't gonna do you no good. You ain't got a catfish rod to use it on.
Catfishing tomorrow. I can put them in the cooler.
You got to work between now and then. How you gonna keep it alive?
I got an aquarium. No, don't.
I mean, you can catch them and take them home, put them in a Ziploc bag, and keep them in the refrigerator till tomorrow. Are you going tomorrow night?
Do what? Yeah, we're going tomorrow night, about 7 o'clock. I'm going to go out.
Kelly said after what I did in my waders yesterday on my live stream, I don't know if Sean wants to wear them. What'd you do? Poop your pants? Did you soil yourself? That's need to know information, Kelly. We could have done all day without needing to know what you did in your britches.
Look at that.
Was he wearing the Depends or not?
He might have been. I don't know if he had anything under his waders. His buddy was giving him a pretty hard time. I know he was getting stuck in the mud a lot.
He said he caught 40-something fish yesterday.
Oh, yeah, he was herring them little guys.
See what he was catching? Like I was telling you, them little them little war mouse, that is channel cat candy. That right there, channel cat love them things. I said you all will just have to watch it. It's a good thing I could fast forward videos.
other channels that we picked up.
As he sold them to him, probably. That's how he makes his money.
Need to make some money. What are we selling? I'm trying to sell some jerky.
I still say you and Kelly need to do a 1v1. Who catches the first catfish has to get another one to hat.
But I don't have a hat.
Yeah, see, that's your own problem. Told you to upload your logo to Spreadshop. You got hats automatically.
I can't even catch a fish. Ain't nobody gonna want my hat. How about if I just do stickers?
Definitely can't catch a catfish if you ain't got a catfish rod up. We done come to terms with that. I think we're scared. Are you scared of catching one? Or are you scared of a catfish?
It might bite your finger off. You never know.
And Blues is rough. He said, I'll just go to my little Finn Lake. That'll get y'all some views. 1v1 between yourselves, see who catches the first catfish.
Yeah, but when we catch them, then what? Like, what if we both like within the first 20 minutes we catch a fish?
Taylor said catfish can smell the fear, Sean.
You gotta watch out for her. She's quick.
I ain't never seen a man scared of catching a catfish before.
Stalin said here, fishy, fishy once. He's not holding his mouth right. That's what hopefully.
I'm beginning to think that's the only reason he bought one Mad Catch rod, because he's scared of handling, trying to catch any more than one. Now, them blues will tear your hand up. I've had my knuckles bloody and all that before whenever I didn't have no grippers.
I only bought one catfish rod because I'm poor and I can only afford one. You're lucky I got a reel for it.
Amen to that.
I just got the Kuma Avenger spinning reel in yesterday.
I almost don't even have enough money. I was going to put a spinning one on the cast and then just go like, sit here like this, like it. That's what I can afford.
Yeah, see, that's just weird. I got an Akuma Avenger reel for like 64 bucks. The 6500 spinning reel, they're not.
I'll just go to Walmart and take a price tag off a soda bottle and put it on one of them catfish rigs they got in there and walk out. Don't do that, by the way. That was a joke.
So you're not scared to do that, but you're scared to catch a catfish. What's up with this? I'm telling you, if you catch something big, I think you'll be hooked on catfish. The only time you'll be doing what you're doing now is whenever you're trying to catch bait fish while you got catfish rods out.
I don't know about that. I always love bass fishing.
You put the guard dogs on while you're doing that, then you ain't got to worry about it.
I know. I got to figure that thing out. I need to watch a how-to.
Why don't you put just a little small like popper on and catch all that little fish right there? At least you'll be catching something. I mean, who cares about a bass? Put a little popper on and like a brim magnet and throw it out there and just catch some fish. We come to see fish. We don't come to see you throwing at the same boat 30,000 times and not catching nothing.
Well, that is my target. I got boats all around me. What do you want me to do?
I mean, at least Kelly does catch 40 brim.
You are hard on me tonight.
Maybe Kelly needs to teach you some lessons on how to catch bait fish. I think that one. Kelly, how much do you charge for lessons?
Don't ask him. He'll charge. He'll overprice. He'll make me overpay. I can already see that happening. He's definitely going to make me overpay.
What?
As long as it's a big one. Apparently, it's just they think Miss Brandon Coffee. So Vince is moving. He's like, I gotta get out of here. It's over here in the breakfast thing.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly's God service.
Joe said, Aaron, you bad, bro. No, Joe, I just like to have a good time. That's all. I really would
Yeah.
like Sean to put an effort into catfishing and actually start catching some catfish. That right there would do them and make me happy. I mean, we all know he could bass fish and catch a little dink here and there, but when he catches some monster channel cats and stuff, he'll be hooked.
I got a guy driving a lawnmower down the road.
Yeah, I see somebody walked out on that dock out front of you out there by that boat.
Oh yeah, they hang out in that boat. They just sit down in that boat.
Out there with the white shirt on in front of you.
Yep. They're pretty good people.
Who was that?
That's Brandon's office.
Do you think topwater will work? I've been trying to catch topwater fish.
I'm telling you, put a little small popper on, at least get some bread.
I have to. Now, June,
And
until I get here, it's going to be
Kelly
hard to get me
probably
off the
fish
frog
a
fishing.
simulator catching like 14 and 15 pound bass. Yep. See, Joe said, I used to be a serious bass fisherman until I hooked my first big flat. He'd been chasing them since that day.
Well, I can't wait to look forward to doing that.
Yeah, Joe, he's got a boat and everything. He could go out there with his fish finder and find them on the bottom and fish for them. But what are we doing? We're walking around fishing the same boat 40,000 times and not catching nothing.
Now, hold on. You just gave me a bunch of shit for buying one rod. Now, you think I'm going to spend $300 on rod holders?
But you already got rod holders coming, don't you?
No, I got bank rod holders coming. I got rod holders for my boat. I don't even know where to put them on the John boat. I'd have to like weld like half a system into it.
Ain't got to weld nothing on there. Just get them where they screw into the side of it. They got them where they clamp on. I had a
Lisa,
2002 bass tracker with one of them big thick side things on it. I was gonna get them where they clamped underneath that.
Lisa,
They sell them for that.
has he always been this grumpy the whole time he got his knee operated
You
on?
can get you a couple of them stand up things to put in the back with your rod holders on it. Then you can troll around crappie fish when you got tired of catfishing. You could officially look like one of them old men and make your boat look like a spider going across there. Bye, Ashley.
Bye, Ashley. Thank you for coming. I'm sorry if you're going to be grounded.
Yeah, I've got a 10. My biggest bass is 10 3/4. My next one is probably 9.5. And when I caught it, I was Carolina rigging off of a small island at Jordan Lake. And when I caught it, it had broke off somebody, had a pig and jig already in his mouth.
Tree was stuck in the gum there.
I used to bass fish a lot. Then I switched from bass to crappie fishing, and then I caught like 350 crappie in a 3 day period, and I could have caught them all with a cane pole in about a foot and a half of water. And I'm talking about like 2.5 to 4 pound crappie. I cleaned so many crappie for 3 days that the lake opens at 1 o'clock on Sunday, and I forced myself to leave at 3:30 because I got tired of cleaning fish.
So what made you want to catfish?
I've always been a catfisherman at heart.
Have you?
I used to have my boat. I used to have a Procraft I bought brand new off the showroom floor for bass fishing, and me and my buddy would go bass fishing, and I'd take the boat at night and I'd go catfishing at Jordan Lake for channel cats. But till I went to Kerr Lake and Lake Gaston and started catching them big blues and stuff, all I've ever fished for was channel cats, really, out of my local lake.
So how deep's your local lake?
Jordan Lake's pretty deep.
Pretty deep.
But it's got a lot of bass, crappie. It's a big lake. All the big time bass fishermen tournaments come down there and fish Jordan. Jordan Lake is actually on Fishing SimWorld now. I was excited when they put that on there. I'm like, dang, my local lake is actually on Fishing SimWorld now.
Look, you tell me to put top water on, and all the little fishies stop jumping.
Yeah, my 9 and my 10.5 come on a man's deep hog 20+ lure, Joe. My 9.5 come off a Carolina rig of a June bug colored lizard. I've always been a soft plastic guy, either worm, lizard, or something. I've always been a Texas rig or Carolina rig guy. I ain't never cared about lures or anything else. I mean, my bait pond that I could go to, I could take a rooster tail and catch. Ain't no telling how many bass out of that pond just on a rooster tail. So I took some. He wanted me to catch some channel cats. So me and Wandering Fisherman, when we started catfishing together, we went to a private place that we wasn't even supposed to be fishing, but I knew the guy that run the dam at nighttime, the power plant. So we took a big tank and we put all the channel cats in a big tank. We dumped them in the pond so they would help eat some of the smaller fish in there. And it's got way too many small bass in it, but it does have a few big bass, and I've caught a few big bass on a jug. I always throw a jug out there with a live bait on it. And I got a video on Facebook of it.
I need to put
pumpkin, yep, green pumpkin seed or the pumpkin seeds, and the green June bug works very good around here. June bug colors. And then fire and ice culprits, fire and ice worms. I've caught a bunch off of them. I'd rather soft plastic fish for bass than anything else. And then you get to that point in life to where you just don't want to do nothing. The sun's out all day, you burn up. You get to that point where you don't want to do it no more. And then catfishing comes around where, You know, you could catfish at nighttime. You know, all you got to get a few lights here and there to last you through the night, and you can fish all night long. You ain't got to worry about getting sunburned and stuff. And I caught that 61 off of the dock. I was hooked for life on catfish now. That's all I want to do is catfish.
What was it? A 61?
Yeah. Tom's PB is a 61 off the dock.
What
The night I didn't
what was
go,
the biggest
I
fish?
caught 94.
What was the biggest fish off the dock?
94.
94. Whose is that?
Art caught it. Art from the One Ton Fishing Club.
So how deep is it out in front of the dock?
The deepest part is Pinky's Hole and Hades Hole. It's probably about 31 foot deep. Other than that, it drops off into the old Roanoke River channel, and it's probably about 25 foot deep.
That's like our max level here at the lake.
But there's a guy that runs, I can't think, Zach Roy. Oh, no, Zach Royce. He broke the North Carolina record on Lake Gaston twice in 2 days. He caught one that broke the record for the North Carolina record one day, and he went and took it back, put it back the next day, put one rod out, and the other rod went down, and it was bigger. He broke it twice in 2 days.
Twice in 2 days.
It was 121, is what the last one he caught was, or maybe I was thinking of somebody else. I think somebody else beat it. It was 121, and then Rocky Baker broke it last year, or the year before last, and it's 127 now for North Carolina. That's ugly.
There's 2 of them around us.
My wife's watching storm chasers over here. They're getting themselves in some situations over here.
We moved once because it was too close. I think you better move again.
Yeah, they ain't got the vehicle like Reed.
Reed was just showing his. It lifted the whole roof panel off of the Dominator. There's big sticks that are just, like, you know where the wheel molding is? Well, his is riveted on, but there's also the rubber and then the next piece of metal. It was driven in there like somebody had put a nail.
That's what we gotta do, Aaron. We gotta be storm chasers.
Oh yeah, well, what? Oh, wait, what's going on here? You froze. And you go. And you're back. And you go. And you go. And you're back. Mm.
Oh my God.
Oh, guys, I guess this is my show now. Yeah, Zoom made some good soft plastic worms and lizard stuff too. But I would always go from the 7-inch June bug lizard down to the 4.5 if I needed to. And I've caught some nice bass on just bluegill too. You back finally?
Yeah, finally. That's probably the fishing gods telling me I outdid my time. Yeah, I was thinking like 7 o'clock tomorrow night. I'll probably be I think we'll go out. That's what time he wants to roll out, so I figured that'd be a good time.
Be good for you to order one of them black lights I showed you to shine that rod off.
I am definitely going to order one of them for sure. I did I ordered 2 generic rod holders because I placed an order with Takedown, but I don't think he shipped them yet. So he must not have shipped them because I didn't get no email or nothing from him. So he's probably busy this week.
Yeah, I've done the bass fishing. I've done the river fishing. I used to go wading in the rivers around here. My biggest shell cracker's about 4 pounds.
I used to trout fish around here, but it's getting so freaking polluted with people.
Our river down here will get so low you could wade through it, see them big carp. We used to throw treble hooks across them and snag a carp, foul hook a carp. You talk about a fight, boy. They would run you for days.
When I was younger, my uncle caught a 42-pound carp right here where I'm standing. Caught it on caught it on a 6-pound test. I remember he walked up and down this creek or this stream or this inlet for 45 minutes wearing him out.
It's 7:34.
7:34. Well, I caught one fish tonight. Now maybe I'll make you proud and catch a catfish tomorrow night.
Joe said, I caught a huge bass reeling a brim in behind a spillway one time. He attacked the brim, 5 to 6 pound bass. Yeah, that's actually one of the best baits that you could use is a small bluegill on a float, throwing it out there, letting the bass suck it down because that's what they're used to. My bait pond, I always catch the smallest brim I can and I throw it out there on a big float while I'm sitting there bait fishing, hoping something will come by and take it down. And usually about a 4 or 5 pound bass will suck it on down. It's pretty fun. I might see if I could talk to the wife and then go with me if it ain't raining tomorrow over to my bait pond just to catch a few bluegill. Yep, did that too, Joe. It's fun. It's fun doing it that way. I've seen a couple of Walmart fishing rod and reels one time down below the dam down here at Saxpahaw River. There was a black woman and guy down there fishing, and they had a stringer full of fish, and they went to pick the stringer up to go to leave, and when they picked it up, had a snake already had one of the fish in his mouth.
That's a
They
big
just
nope.
say she dropped stringer, fishing rods, and all, and they was gone. And what you got on there now, Sean?
Just a wacky worm. Do it before we get out of here.
So tell us about your rod, reel, and all of that stuff.
Well, you know I'm using my ugly stick. That's all I use is ugly sticks.
Yeah, Joe, I'm waiting. I'm waiting to go fishing. We need to go better. We need to go fishing one day. You come up here and fish the dock, or we'll go to Kerr Lake and fish. I mean, it don't matter to me.
Where's Joe from?
South Carolina.
See, he wouldn't have made fun of my Gamecock sweatshirt the other night.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Unless he's a Clemson fan, then we can't be friends anymore.
Look at that sky.
Green's going green.
Where's it going now?
It's going green. Boy, it's green. Look how green the sky is. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. See that in the photograph.
Joe's a go dogs guy.
Yep. He's a Georgia boy.
Dog.
Well, I'm hoping whenever I get through with this knee stuff, and then they try to settle up with me and give me a nice old check, and I'm gonna get me a boat again and turn it into a catfish boat. I always had a boat, and then I couldn't ever find nobody to go fishing with, and then
No, you're not driving that.
Your wife will go with you. She loves you enough to go fishing with you.
yeah, my wife does love me enough to go. Joe said he's from Georgia originally.
From Georgia originally. Oh yeah, and I can't.
I guess technically their dog is a mascot. My dog is a mascot too, so I guess we could be friends. Tennessee Vols, Old Smoky.
Old Smoky.
South Carolina.
Hunter, ain't you supposed to be at the races? I'm gonna come in here from the racetrack. You probably can't hear me.
Yeah, like I said, your mouthpiece is a little staticky from time to time.
Static. Yeah, I gotta figure out the better way to put a mic on or something. So, you getting on tonight?
It depends on when you get home. I mean, I know your curfew at bedtime is not far from that. You normally don't stay home past 8 o'clock.
I'm right now. Yeah, you can check out. I don't have to undo.
But great.
No, he gets off early because he goes to bed early and he gets up and goes to work tomorrow. And we're losing him because he's walking with the camera and he's losing signal. Another rookie move.
What's that?
You're walking with the camera and you're losing signal as you're walking.
Ah, we're still good. Look. Hey, I don't want to hear it. You were driving.
You need to shave that great stuff off your face. I mean, what in the world is all that about?
I'm going to do that tomorrow night. You got to see my head. My head's even worse.
If I asked you.
One little guy. Yep. That is better.
Yes, you've been out 4 times. You've caught 1 fish, 2 fish every time you've been out. So now we're just waiting on that big catfish, that we've been wanting to see you go catfishing. And anytime you go do what you do now, you need to bring a catfish rod, put it out with a piece of chicken or something while you're trying to catch bass.
Well, I'll do that just for you. I'll bring my catfish rod just for you, okay?
There you go.
I'll make you happy.
It ain't just for me. It's for everybody that comes in here and wants to see it too.
What's that?
Said it ain't just for me. All right, Gomer.
All right.
Have a safe trip home.
It's literally like.
Joe, it's good to see you. I'll see you in some chats later on.
Yeah.
Everybody, appreciate you coming in and joining Sean. He's new to the, I would say catfish community, but, we can't say that till tomorrow night, maybe. But I'm out. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right. See y'all. Appreciate it. I'll be on tomorrow night. And Yeah, we'll have a little fun tomorrow night. So thank you guys. Appreciate it. Aaron give me a hard time. Always entertaining. So thank you guys. Yep, time for 2 stands. That's where I'm going to be. So appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much.